The biggest ever gathering of GAA players outside Ireland and the States in Bahrain for a round of the Middle East League. 151 games played by 80 teams over 2 days at 4 different venues. They've come a long way in the Middle East in a short time.
I remember when we launched the league 6 years ago, with 9 teams playing in the league then, 72 teams playing in the league this weekend, and 8 social teams here as well. So it's absolutely been phenomenal what's gone on here in the Middle East. And I think if you feel the buzz and the excitement and just listen to the people, everybody's delighted with what they've seen. But the standard of football is at a really high level out there, and I think that's very pleasing as well. We see Oman GA here today, all Omanis playing, and we've got a couple of Bahrainis playing, there's Kuwait Harps of the Kuwaitis playing. So it's fantastic to see it being brought to the locals here in the Middle East. And you know, they're all playing our games now and bringing that games back to their hometowns as well, and that's, you know, something we're delighted to be a part of.
In School A.
They're also playing our games in schools, and a very impressive turnout for youth games at the festival saw 260 children show their skills, most of them with no Irish background or connection whatsoever.
Gaelic football, I like Gaelic football because I like how we run. We run at it and we use our hands. Like football, only we use like our legs, and that's all.
He liked it so much because I don't know, because but talent from his small, he liked the football and any Gaelic football. Just 2 years he know about it and he liked it more than football. Yeah, they enjoying. They catch the ball by their hands because not allowed in the football, and running to put the goal, put in the goal.
For me, this is the first time I know this game. It's very nice. I like it.
And how excited is he about playing here today?
He's very happy. He's very, very happy, yeah. My son like it because I don't know, just he likes to try it, to new game.
Older children with Irish connections also took part, and they were very keen to seize the opportunity to play Gaelic football on the big stage.
Yeah, living in Bahrain, there's not many opportunities to play Gaelic football, definitely, but now it's been introduced, so I just hope it grows a bit more and so there's more opportunities to play. Because I go back to Ireland every summer and I play Gaelic football, and I go to Croke Park every summer, so it's just nice to finally be able to play, because I haven't been able to play before in Bahrain, so it's just a good opportunity to be able to play and experience it myself.
Now on to the adult competitions, starting with Camogie, which saw a high standard of play and victory for Abu Dhabi.
I suppose people might think coming out here the standard's a little bit lower, but you just saw from tonight it's absolutely excellent. I mean, the goals weren't light goals, they weren't easy goals, they were buried in the back of the net, they weren't pulled on the ground from on the line. There was a few goals there from Emma. She scored it from the half-forward line almost, and it rattled the net, so it really shows the standard of Camogie, I think, here.
And another message to people at home, we're doing an interview at nearly midnight. What does that say about Camogie out here in the Middle East and in Bahrain tonight?
I think you'd be complaining at home if you had a match this late, but here I think it's a blessing in disguise with the heat and stuff. So although we are tired, we'll still, it wasn't as hot as it normally is playing tournaments here, and we're still going to stay out late, I'd say.
Come on, lads!
The hurling was just as passionate and skillful, with a full evening of top quality competition.
Very, very clean, fast hurling. It's, you know, you can't draw a breath. The quick puck out's rolling, so it's just constant, you know. So there's quite a high level of fitness involved, although you mightn't think to look at me. No, it's fantastic. I mean, people need to see it. Like, it's always friends and family and stuff come over and marvel at the quality. We train 3 times a week, 2 evenings and a Friday morning at 8 o'clock. So you know, it's not a light commitment. It's not something you just pick up and leave down. We've put like 4 months of work to get to here. We'll break for Christmas and we have 2 more tournaments and championship after Christmas. So you know, it's fierce level of commitment, and I hope, you know, it's reflective of the quality out there. If you're ever homesick, you know, you just come hurling and it's fantastic. You know, hurling is a game. It's a lot easier organised football tournaments. Everybody can play football, but you know, you need genuine hurlers to play hurling, and it's fantastic that it's available here for everybody, and it's well participated in, well run, and it's just credit to the lads over it.
There was a shock in ladies football when Abu Dhabi were beaten for the first time in 3 years by the Dubai Celts.
It's unbelievable, I can't even describe it. They've played over 100 games unbeaten. It's been 3 years and here we are today. We beat them at 8:30 this morning in a group game, and that gave us the boost today. And I just can't fault the girls today. The work rate, the running, the fitness. Abu Dhabi had no answer. It's amazing.
What does it say about the Middle East that a team like you can come through and beat a team like that on a standard of a final like that?
It's certainly inter-county standard today. I mean, even look at our B team. There was so much competition for places the last couple of weeks. We trained 3 times a week the last 4 or 5 weeks, and it's just great. And I think it's really, you know, opened up the competition. I think Abu Dhabi now realise we need to up our game and perhaps train harder for the next tournament.
And it's clearly getting bigger all the time in both areas.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, there were so many pitches today, and there are more and more young people constantly coming out. I mean, there was a team today from Al Ruwais, 3 hours outside Abu Dhabi in the desert, and they're American, they're English, they've all nationalities. So.
And loads of Irish. Are they all teachers?
Majority, yes. We've free time in the evenings, I suppose, and we're all young, and it's great camaraderie, and I know we'll celebrate tonight.
One man is going in the other direction, back to Ireland. Popular Arabian Celts chairman Joe Melia, sad to have played his last game, but proud to have played his part.
It's been something that I've been proud to have been associated with. I don't think I'd have stayed as long in the Middle East were it not for our club here, and a lot of people would say the same thing. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of a change now in the new year.
You'll go home with a heavy heart?
Yeah, certainly. I'm driving down to training on a Tuesday night when it's lashing rain down the motorway. I'll certainly be thinking of the lads out here on the Astro training in 30 degrees.
We're delighted with what's happened here this weekend. You know, 80 teams into Bahrain for the weekend. It's the biggest one yet. It's the highest one we've ever had, not only in Bahrain but across the region as well. So, but you know, we'll be in Dubai this year, we'll be in Abu Dhabi this year again, and this whole group of players will be back playing again. So it is a bit of, I suppose, a secret jewel in the crown of the GAA. And I think one of the things I was most pleased about recently was when Egon Farrell was asked what was the highlight of his year so far, and he said what was going on at international level, and that really pleased me because, you know, we hosted the first GAA World Games out here in March down in Abu Dhabi. We're going back to Ireland next year to defend our title there. But to see the teams that come in from all around the world, you know, GAA really is grown right across the globe, particularly here in the Middle East, and you know, we're delighted to be here to facilitate that and look at the players that are coming overseas and watching them bring our games, not just to the Irish in the countries across the Middle East, but as I said, from many different nationalities around the world, and that's something we're very, very proud of.
And it's the 40th year of the Bahrain Irish Society. That's an important landmark as well.
Yeah, no, 40 years here on the island. I mean, that's fantastic in this part of the region. They've been brilliant in pulling the Irish community together, but not just the Irish community, many other nationalities from around the world. The Arabian Celts Club here have been great partners with the Irish Society, particularly over the last 8 or 9 years. And if you look around today, there's a great partnership with the GAA Club here, the Irish Society Club here, and the Rugby Club here, bringing this great Irish festival together once again here in Bahrain. So, you know, great 40 years for the Irish Society, and hopefully another 40 years to come.